You open your bank app before you get out of bed. You probably do not even think about it. It is just something your hand does. Reach for the phone, tap the icon, check the balance. 6 seconds, maybe 10. Then you put it down and start your day. But here's what is actually happening in those 10 seconds. Your bank knows you opened the app. It knows what time it is, how long you stayed, which screen you landed on, and whether your balance made you feel better or worse than yesterday. It has been collecting this data every single time you tap that icon, and it has been using it to build something, not a better banking experience. Something else entirely. The major U.S. retail banks, J.P. Morgan Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, now report that their mobile apps are opened an average of 17 times per month per active user. That number has been climbing every year since 2018, and those banks are not celebrating it because it means people are managing their money well. They are celebrating it because more sessions mean more data, more behavioral signals, and more opportunities to surface the products that generate fee income. What you are holding in your hand is not a financial tool. It is an engagement engine. And it was built using the same psychological architecture that powers the casino floor. This is not a coincidence. The behavioral design principles embedded in your bank app come directly from a field called variable ratio reinforcement, first mapped by psychologist B.F. Skinner in the 1950s. Skinner discovered that the most addictive reward schedule is not one that pays out consistently. It is one that pays out unpredictably. Sometimes you pull the lever and nothing happens. Sometimes you get a reward. The not knowing is exactly what keeps you pulling. Your balance is the lever. Every time you check it, you do not know what you will find. The unpredictability is not a design flaw. It is the feature. Behavioral economist and Duke University professor Dan Ariely has documented extensively how unpredictable financial feedback loops create compulsive checking behavior in consumers. His research found that financial anxiety and checking behavior reinforce each other. The more anxious you are, the more you check. The more you check, the more anxious you become. The bank app is designed to keep you in that loop. Look at the interface itself. The balance is always at the top, front and center, in large bold numbers. Not your savings rate, not your interest earned, not your net worth trajectory. Just the raw number, the one that fluctuates, the one that activates the same neural pathway as watching your slot machine spin. A 2019 study by researchers at University College London found that prominent, frequently updated numerical displays, what they called salient counters, significantly increased checking frequency and emotional reactivity in users, independent of whether the number was good or bad. The banks know this. They A/B tested their way to that number placement. They chose it because it works. Now let us talk about the notifications. The average Bank of America mobile user receives between 4 and 7 push notifications per week from the app. These notifications are not random. They are timed to moments when behavioral research suggests you are most likely to open the app and engage with a product offer. Low balance alerts arrive when you are most financially anxious. Deposit confirmations arrive when you feel momentarily flush. The sequence is engineered to mirror the intermittent reward schedule of a slot machine. Tension, then relief, then tension again. Adam Alter, a professor of marketing at NYU Stern and the author of Irresistible, documented how push notifications function as re-engagement triggers. His work shows that each notification creates a small dopamine spike. Not because of the content, but because of the anticipation of content. You feel a pull to open the app before you even read what the notification says. By the time you are inside the app, you are already in an elevated state of engagement, and that is exactly when the bank presents you with its offers. The credit card upsell, the personal loan banner, the cash advance feature, The overdraft protection enrollment screen. These are not presented at random. They are surfaced to you in the moments when the app's behavioral engine has determined you are most likely to say yes. JP Morgan Chase reported $4.9 billion in consumer banking fee revenue in a single recent fiscal year. A significant portion of that fee income comes from products that users enrolled in through the mobile app, many of them in moments of financial stress. The timing of those product presentations is not coincidental. It is the result of a machine learning system trained on millions of behavioral signals, optimized to find the moment of maximum receptivity. That is not banking. That is targeting. Here is the counterintuitive part. None of this is illegal. None of it is even hidden, technically. The behavioral data collection is disclosed somewhere in the terms of service you agreed to when you downloaded the app. The notification frequency is adjustable in your settings. The product offers are labeled as optional. The bank will tell you, if you ask, that it is all designed to help you. And that is exactly what makes it so effective. Unlike the casino, your bank does not need to deceive you. It just needs you to keep opening the app. Because every session is a data point. Every tap is a signal. Every moment of financial anxiety you experience inside that interface is an opportunity. The house does not need you to gamble. It just needs you to stay on the floor. Research by the Financial Health Network found that Americans who check their bank balance more than once per day report significantly higher rates of financial anxiety than those who check weekly, even when controlling for actual financial circumstances. In other words, the checking itself is making you feel worse about money, not the money. And yet, the design of every major bank app in America is optimized to make you check more often, not less. Ask yourself when you last felt genuinely good after opening your bank app. Now, ask yourself how many times you opened it anyway. That gap between how it makes you feel and how often you do it is the product. Your attention and your anxiety are the raw materials. Chase spent over $12 billion on technology in a recent fiscal year. A meaningful portion of that investment went into the mobile experience, not to make you wealthier, but to make you more engaged. The concrete thing you can do today is not complicated. Turn off every push notification from your bank app. Every single one. Set a single weekly time to check your balance. Sunday morning, 10 minutes, that is it. If something important happens, your bank will reach you by email or statement. The notifications are not there to protect you. They are there to bring you back to the floor. You opened your bank app before you got out of bed this morning. Now you know exactly what was waiting for you when you did.